This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
In name only today, because Charity's a little bit under the weather. So erring on the side of caution, she gave it a miss today. Picked a good day to do it, right? Kind of rainy for a Monday, like 9 degrees. People who say they love October, is this the weather? Is this because they can have it? I mean, it's not awful, but last week it was gorgeous with the sun out there. People started mowing their lawns, keeners. Today is Monday, October the 17th, and it kicks off Small Business Week. And in our country, it is almost impossible to understate the impact small businesses have on the economy in Canada. Almost impossible. In fact, taking a look at BDC's website, they have an article called 10 Things You Probably Didn't Know About Canadian Small Businesses. And when I looked at it and read it, I said, no, I don't know that. So they're called SMEs, Small and Medium Enterprises. And so a small business has anywhere from 1 to 99 paid employees, and medium-sized 100 to about 499. Large businesses more than 500. So how many SMEs are there in Canada? And the answer is 1.22 million small and medium-sized businesses in Canada. 97% of our exports come from small and medium businesses. As of 2020, small and medium businesses are responsible for 10 million jobs in Canada. Feast your eyes on that stat. Over half of small and medium businesses have fewer than 4 employees. So I said anywhere, a small business anywhere from 1 to 100 or 99, and then 100 to 599. But over half of them only have 2 or 3 small businesses. Guts of the economy, especially in a market like the Quinte region here. Businesses owned equally by men and women have the highest survival rates. If it's a majority male-owned business, it's got a 57% survival rate. Women, all females, 62%, but equally owned amongst men and women, 68%. Collaboration is the key. Most firms, or these businesses, survive longer than 5 years. 67% of small and medium businesses will last longer than 5 years. And goods producers have a higher survival rate compared to service producers. So actually making a product versus a service industry like, say, like a restaurant or something such as that. Goods producers will last longer, 49% to 44% on this Small Business Week. And as I mentioned, it's not really possible to overstate the importance of them, especially in an area of Ontario here like the Quinte region. So I put that question to the executive director of the Quinte West Chamber of Commerce, Suzanne Andrews.
Absolutely not. Small businesses really are the lifeblood of our communities. The jobs they create, the wealth that they generate, our communities would look really different if it wasn't for those small and medium-sized businesses that make up our local economy.
Yeah, and as a Chamber of Commerce, of course, you're aware of all of the challenges anytime, let alone the past 24 months to keep the economy strong. So kudos to all of those businesses. Thursday night, of course, it culminates with some hardware handed out. How did the nominations look this year for the Quinte Business Achievement Awards?
You know what amazes me every year, the quality of the nominees, the great things that the businesses are doing here in our local region. They're not just great businesses for the Quinte region. They are bringing products and services across the country and some of them around the world. It really is amazing to read those submissions. We had over 120 businesses that completed the nomination process this year. We're going to be handing out 16 awards on Thursday. It really is recognizing all the nominees, but for those 16 winners, I know it means a lot to them to walk out of the room with the hardware.
Yeah, Suzanne Andrews of the Quinte West Chamber of Commerce. It is a Small Business Week, and there is one of the 16 that I always have sort of a special affinity for, and that's the young entrepreneur, the one that took the shot, that wanted to take that early dream in their career and make it work. How many nominees did you get this year? And I love watching how those young entrepreneurs from 10 years ago that won are continuing to build their businesses today.
Yeah, we had quite a few nominees this year, and a big variety of the types of businesses that they are doing. But it's amazing to see what they did during a pandemic, that they started up and looked to grow their businesses. And I agree, it's always so fascinating to see what they do in their business a few years later.
Any sneak peeks as to who's going to win anything? You're usually pretty tight-lipped.
Yeah, I have no predictions. I can't say. My lips are sealed. Judging the awards is always one of the most difficult jobs to do, but we had an amazing team of judges this year, and I think they did a good job of selecting some great winners for 2022.
Yeah, well, thank you for everything you do with the Chamber of Commerce in Quinte West to support business and the business growth of the economy, and enjoy your Small Business Week, Suzanne.
Thanks, Mark.
As a former host of the Quinte Business Achievement Awards, I can tell you a number of things about that day and that night. I hope you got your tickets for Thursday night, because it's very, very important. Number one, what did you say, 120 some odd businesses were nominated. To be nominated, another business has to do it for you. So number one is, if you received a nomination, that means that either a competitor, somebody down the block, or somebody else in business understands that you're making it work. You're working hard, you're doing something great, and it's not going unrecognized. So of course, you'd be disappointed if you don't get the hardware. But the fact that you got nominated meant that your hard work is being recognized and is deserving of accolades. That's number one. Number two is, when you get there that night, everybody there has been nominated, and you can literally feel the collaboration of all the business, that everybody is grateful to be there, is congratulating each other, and they all realize the importance that they play in the local economy and the responsibility to continue to work hard and build the economy. I didn't meet anybody in all the years I've done it that ever sat on their laurels or said, yeah, I deserve this, or yeah, I'll be around a long time, I don't have to work hard. No. These are very hardworking young men, young women, older guys, older women, doesn't matter. Long-time business, first-time nominee, doesn't matter. Everybody's working hard along here. And the final part is, when those 16 people are chosen, the other 110 who didn't win stand and applaud. There is no animosity. There are no quote-unquote bad losers. Everybody is getting the recognition they deserve. It is a wonderful night to all of the chambers of commerce and all of the organizations from Trendval and the like that take part in the Thursday night's festivities and all that you do for the economy for Small Business Week. Thank you very much. What other programs are going on this week? Best place to stay up to date is our website at inquinte.ca. We'll highlight a lot of the things going on for Small Business Week. And on behalf of Starboard Communications, we, a small business of approximately 25 employees, we know what it takes to work hard shoulder to shoulder with our clients and advertisers and those that we deal with in our businesses, many of them, of course, small businesses as well. Thanks for all you're doing, and take a bow this week. You're doing a great job here in the Quinte region. It's the Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast. I suspect Charity will be back tomorrow. She was just a little precautionary under the weather today. As of recording, we had yet to give out that high-low gift card to Smiley's Independent Grocer. How close are you? Because if you can nail it right on the penny, it's yours. So be listening for Emily this afternoon. And if it doesn't go, join Charity and I tomorrow morning. Jimmy Hollywood is going to have a stream in Tuesday and lots more when you wake up with Mark and Charity mornings on 95.5 Hits FM. Have a great Monday. Stay warm, stay dry.